basically, when you go to your work, and this comes from my professional experience as a help occasionally. I do help people to prepare for job interviews because I have my share deal of experience, hiring people in English, and I help them. And I always ask them, why do you want this job? Like, where does this job really facilitate your long-term aspiration? Like, what do you want to get? Do you want to, if you're looking for a great knowledge base, that's one thing. If you just want this thing for money, that's totally different thing. So if you want to have a great healthy culture, it's a separate thing, right? So you got to understand, why are you starting doing something from the very beginning, and always remind yourself on the end goal that you have, right? And for me personally, it's been super hard for right now, as I'm taking this journey of growing my agency, creative and agency, where we help people to start their own podcasts. I have to remind myself constantly, why am I doing this? I know that this is not a dream job for me, but at the same time, it's something that puts food on my table, right? That pays the bills. So even though right now I'm not doing something that I think I'm destined for, something that I'm designed for, something that I can really reap the most benefits of, but at the same time, I know that this could be a temporary solution. Plus, I know that working with these amazing people, my clients, who we help producing podcasts for, and who we help with design and everything, who we help with the social media based on podcast, I know that these people are incredible assets. And the more network I grow, the bigger my network become, the better off I'll be in life, right? So I had to abandon my career in IT because I did own a company in e-commerce, work with America, and pretty much that's a thing of the past already. I put this to bed. Now I am developing a completely different career, and every single time I'm doing something separate that does not align, or that does not go in the line with my higher pursuits, I have to remind myself that what I'm doing right now is to pay the bills, is to make money, is to accelerate myself in my aspiration to become debt free. I do have some debts that I want to pay back, make nurture great relationships with these amazing people who I can work with on a daily basis. Because as in an agency business, there's a lot of stress. Yeah, I can't lie to you. There's a lot of stress, but at the same time, a lot of communication, and a lot of opportunities to get to know people who you otherwise would have not the opportunity to know, right? So I'm growing my network. I'm learning the skill of being this great account manager, someone who, and sales manager. These are all the skills that I learned right now that will later help me in something greater that I really want to pursue. And my greater mission, I want to help people to deliver their thoughts in English, and I want them to feel free using this language representing their businesses. And I want to help people, and when I inspire people to be brave, right, and to think globally, I want to do it by speaking at different events, at podcasts, I want to speak in front of the large audiences. So this is something that I truly want. I want to contribute and make a difference in growing a lot of change makers and leaders of my country who can easily deliver thoughts and talk to the world in English, right? So definitely my end goal has a lot to do with English, but right now, yeah, I'm doing this thing where we help people to produce their podcasts. Sort of a contrast, sort of a misalignment. But again, I remind myself, why am I doing this? Just to get to this thing in the end. At the same time, I'm not forgetting about it. I'm doing something right now. I'm recording this stream, right? So I have to still give credit to the thing that I already have people who want to hear me talk in English, who want to get this just a little bit of, I don't know, of this experience listening to me or communicating with me. So in an effort to do that, in a bit of providing people, with this, I'm doing this live stream, or sometimes I do free classes. So begin with the end goal in mind.